Hello and welcome to the 21st Bo Cameroonian Arts Awards on set. I am Sabrina Hassan and today I have with me Chong Koi Min from Soundscapes, presented by the Malaysia Century Chinese Orchestra. Welcome Koi Min, welcome to On Set.
Pleasure to be here.
So Koi Min, can you tell us a bit about Soundscapes?
What surprised me most is during the preparation of the Soundscapes, I'm able to convince myself as a music director, the production team, and also my orchestra member to put on a show consists of 5 different composers. I mean, it's really unconventional to have that much of composer in one single concert. But we managed to find the network, to combine everything to put on the show, and it's turned out, I would say, pretty well.
Right. But you say that it's unconventional to have, these many composers for one performance. So why is that unconventional?
As to compare with the Western Symphony Orchestra, they have lots of, their history is really rich. Hundreds of years and accumulate a lot of works. But for Chinese orchestra, it's last century thing. It's not even 100 years. So we have very little of choices to choose from. And for the sake of the audience, if there are too many choices for them to absorb in one single night, they might not be able to focus on. That's the problems, especially when the style and also the cultural background and also the genre is very too much between every single pieces.
Right. So this was a very brave choice.
Yeah, consider so.
Yeah.
But why not? After so many years, we should try something new, for the good reason. So I think as a Malaysian, to us as a Malaysian, I think we are no strangers to diversity. Yeah, even for our food. So from breakfast until late supper, we have many choices to choose from. So same applies to music.
How were the musicians when you told them that that they will be playing music by 5 different composers?
So basically, as normal as a musician, they are very excited, but not until they receive the score in hand. Because most of the pieces that in our program, out of 4 of the pieces are newly composed work. It's
composed work.
Yeah, it's like written no more than 10 years. This is Chinese orchestra. We are keep on evolving, keep on moving, keep on experimenting in new works.
That's interesting that you say that you keep experimenting, and there's a lot of innovation involved, because when you think of a Chinese orchestra, you think of more traditional music, traditional instruments. So how do you push the boundaries of that?
I need to convince myself first, and then convince my orchestra members that we are Malaysians. We are living in a globalization kind of environment now. We should embrace ourselves with different kind of approaches. For the first thing, that we are doing some sort of culture, but I treat music as an art. So it consists a lot of things. Traditionally, for Chinese orchestra, people will have a mindset or perspective that Chinese orchestra belongs to the mainland Chinese kind of thing. But for us, it's few generations, the hardware that we have now, the Chinese orchestra, we can keep on doing it. But in innovation and creativity, I think we can do more on creating new works that close to us as a Malaysian Chinese.
That's close to you as a Malaysian Chinese.
Yeah. Because
that's very interesting, because you're talking about going outwards, but actually looking within.
Yeah. Because normal people they can't find the relationship between Chinese orchestra or to us. Maybe it's a Chinese thing, but how about other ethnicity or other people that love? Do I need to learn Chinese in order to play the instruments, or do I need to be certain race to play and learn the instrument? No. It's music, it's art, it's an art form. So in order to communicate and to promote this Chinese orchestra as an art to the broader kind of audiences and also people, I think we need to find a point that related to them.
When you were putting together Soundscapes, right? What was the experience that you wanted the audience to have? What was this journey that you wanted to take them on?
Okay, as usual, we are a community orchestra, which means we have a budget constraint. Okay, we have a lot of ideas before that to put on like visual effect, visual aids to help audience to know better about the pieces or the works that we are going to perform. But yeah, back to reality. Okay, budget is an issue. I think back to the origin. Okay, people nowadays, I mean, with all the social medias or all the advantages of the gadgets we have, we tend to see music or treat music as a thing, as a visual kind of art. We see music. Okay, I think we should focus more on our own senses. That is, listen to music. Okay, why not through our performance? Okay, as an orchestra performance, within 2 hours, we just close our eyes and listen carefully to the music that we perform. Okay, so within that 2 hours, we are bringing the audiences together from our variety of pieces. Okay, from the one that we are familiar most, that is our morning pasak. Okay, to Macau. Okay, Macau, that quite interesting society that they are still have the yesterday's Portuguese element fused into the local people. Okay, and further to the north, to the Beijing, an old royal capital, and how it's slowly transforming to a modern cosmopolitan. And the last pieces is a symphonic poem. Okay, it's about the northern frontiers, okay, facing the enemies in an epic battle.
Wow. So it was like an auditory journey
Yeah.
as we're listening to
Yeah.
the orchestra, and
Yeah.
they kind of move through all these different places.
Yes.
In terms of you as the music director, right? What is the dynamics that you have with the orchestra for you to lead them through this journey as well?
Okay, especially for new works, and they are really close to contemporary music. Like it's sort of. But most of my players, I mean, they are not. They are from different background. Not all are from music background or graduated as a music degree students. So mostly the members are consist of university students and working adults all around Malaysia. So that is a problem because they are not from a same system. That is a challenge for me. Okay, so I have to accept it. So they are adults. So my teaching method, or the way that I lead the rehearsal will be very, very different from the usual way that I leading the rehearsal for the high school students. So as a community orchestra, okay, we are usually have very limited rehearsal time. So what I do is, especially for all these new works, I need to fully understand first for the technical issue. Okay, and yeah, most of them is really tricky, I would say, with very complex kind of rhythmic count, and is as compared to like standard classic repertoire is really different. The way they are writing is really, really different, and the combination also. So as a music director, I have to get everyone into the right mood and to the right directions. Yeah, storytelling. Let them know their purpose, their role as a musician for certain phrasing and or for certain sections. Link them together. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
a bit like what we do in theatre as well, like
Yes.
giving intention to the work.
Yeah.
You know? Right. So Soundscapes was nominated for Best Group Performance Instrumental and Best Musical Direction. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So which aspects of the orchestra's execution and of course your music leadership as well do you think contributed to this nomination?
I think the position and the cohesion of the musician and me as a music director and also the conductor, we must act as one. especially for all these new works. Okay, that's how we going to shape, how we going to like do this, how I going to tackle these difficult phrases. Okay, so I need to talk to them. Okay, it's not that like a one-way kind of thing that I teach them, I talk to them that you must follow my way to do certain things. Sometimes they are already an adult. So let's say, okay, that is my way. I mean, the way that I'm heading to. So how about yours? Sometimes you will find that if you let the freedom, you let your musician to do something, okay, on their own, sometimes it will reward us with something different. I mean, oh, actually, there's other ways to approach, not that like fixed into one way only. There are other ways to do, because yeah, we are dealing with human beings. Okay, so we must respect that. So it's a mutual kind of respect. Yeah.
The Malaysia Century Chinese Orchestra is a community orchestra, as you
Yes.
say. What keeps people together? What keeps the musicians together?
Okay, to be honest, I think it's because of the performing opportunity. Yes, that's very important, because we are one of the orchestra in Malaysia that have actual concert every year, and our repertoire and program is mostly consists of a lot of new works. Okay, different kinds of works. And also for them, most of the orchestra member actually they learn since they are like primary or secondary school. When they are graduated and into the workforce, they still remember like something is missing from their life. I think music is part of them, so they just want to join something. So MCCO, Malaysian Century Orchestra, is the place for them.
Thank you, Koi Min.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today,
Yeah.
and congratulations on your nominations.
Thank you.
That wraps up our conversation with Chong Koi Min, the music director of Soundscapes by Malaysia Century Chinese Orchestra. I'm Sabrina Hassan. Thanks for watching.